David Benavidez looks super explosive. Some of the things that I was worried about from David Benavidez, let me point this out real quick, was his footwork, his head movement, and his transitioning when he faced Caleb Plant. During Benavidez' media workout, let me tell y'all, he looks super explosive. I'm talking about David Benavidez' head movement look crispy. Footwork looks improved. He's transitioning when he is throwing his shot. He's going to walk Caleb Plant down. And possibly, I can honestly say, because I wasn't picking David Benavidez just to go in there and knock Caleb Plant out. But from the improvements that I've seen from Benavidez, man, David Benavidez, man, he was a problem before. But now that he done stepped his game up, and it just shows how motivated and focused that he is going to this fight. I was a little bit worried, man, because I thought he was coming into this fight a little bit too emotional. He wants to come into this fight and literally destroy Caleb Plant. But from what I've seen, the improvements that I've seen during that media workout, man, let me tell y'all something, man. David Benavidez is really looking like the Mexican monster, even though he's Ecuadorian. I know that. I understand that. But Mike Tyson is the one that gave him the new nickname, not me. David Benavidez, his footwork, his transitioning when he is throwing his shots is looking super explosive. The only thing that he was not doing that I would like to see him do was throw more jabs. Because Caleb Plant, he's a phenomenal boxer. And Benavidez, for him to set up those shots and combinations, he's going to have to throw that jab. And he just can't just pop that jab out there. He's going to have to really throw an effective jab to establish his distance and to really offset what Caleb Plant is trying to do. Because just like Benavidez is going to try to set up his shots, Caleb Plant is going to do the same thing. You heard Breadman say Benavidez, he's explosive. He throws a lot of punches, high energy output. But Caleb Plant, he doesn't want Caleb Plant to follow suit. He doesn't want Caleb Plant to adapt the same game plan that David Benavidez has. He wants Caleb Plant to be focused on the game plan that they are devising for the Benavidez fight. And let me tell y'all something, man. I'm not knocking Caleb Plant. I always give Caleb Plant his props. He's a great boxer. And we seen what he did to Darrell. He put Darrell to sleep. I mean, he was out. He was fucked up. He was done. But Benavidez is a different animal, man. For what I've seen from David Benavidez, y'all, man, I mean, the power, the energy is, it was always there. But he has improved his head movement. Like I said, his transitioning when he's throwing his shot. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if David Benavidez hurts and stops Caleb Plant to the body. From the shots that I've seen Benavidez throwing, from the transitioning of the footwork going from left to right, I mean, great lateral movement, great lateral transitioning. I mean, Benavidez, man, I was impressed. And he is really looking like the Mexican monster. I mean, he's really looking crispy. We heard Breadman say, shout out to Breadman, shout out to Philly. We heard Breadman just got finished saying that Caleb Plant was ready to fight 3 weeks ago. We heard David Benavidez go on record saying that, you know what, weeks ago, probably a month ago, he was already going 12 rounds with his sparring partner. And for what I've seen, he got stopped by Canelo Alvarez. Caleb Plant is a phenomenal boxer. David Benavidez is one of the most effective, aggressive come-forward fighters in the sport of boxing. I could see Benavidez possibly hurting and stopping and getting Caleb Plant out of there between 8 and 10. I mean, his veracity, his speed is just on another level. And with him stepping it up defensively, improving his footwork, improving his lateral transitioning movement, being as though he's a come-forward, aggressive fighter, implementing these new changes into his game plan, into his style, it makes Benavidez that much more dangerous. He was already dangerous. Now with these new dimensions that he adds to his style, David Benavidez is literally a nightmare for anybody that steps into the ring and faces him.
People crazy.
Caleb Plant, Breadman, y'all got y'all hands full. David Benavidez, if Caleb Plant and Breadman, if they really, and they said they've been working, Breadman said Caleb Plant is ready to fight. So if they really put together, I'm talking about really put together on some Sun Tzu type stuff, if they put together a great game plan, when they're able to go into that fight and execute that game plan, then it can be a tough night for David Benavidez. Caleb Plant has the ability, number one, to possibly outbox Benavidez. Let's just put that out there. If Benavidez takes that jab away from Caleb Plant, he's in trouble. This is Caleb Plant. But if Caleb Plant can utilize his jab and have an effective jab and set his shots up, David Benavidez may be in trouble. But from what I've seen, if Benavidez can go into that fight and take Caleb Plant jab away, and he's able to close that distance with his hand speed, his punching power, his range and height, Benavidez will eventually wear down Caleb Plant and possibly stop Caleb Plant in my opinion, between 8 and round 10. And don't be surprised if it winds up being a trilogy. Because this is just, let's just say Benavidez won that fight with Plant. And Plant signs up and say, you know what, let's do it again. Benavidez takes that fight. Caleb Plant squares it up 1-1. I can totally see these guys stepping into the ring a third time. And when they step into the ring the third time, it's going to be a war. It is really going to be a war. Because if these guys fight 3 times, they're going to have a feel for what one another brings to the table. They're going to have a feel for each other's power, ability, and IQ. So stepping into the ring for a third time will be very interesting for Benavidez and Caleb Plant. Talk Makes You Stand Up is your boy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You already know how I play. Share the truth. Peace.